folks, Dagan here, and all those beautiful sounds you've just heard are coming from one little device. This lovely thing right here is the brand new, as of recording this video, TONEX Plug from the fine folk at IK Multimedia. And it sounds divine. Like... I'm so pleased TONEX have created something like this. So there's no amps in this setup, nothing's plugged in, there's no mischief happening back there. It's guitar, plugged as directly as a guitar can be plugged into something. This little bug right here, and you can probably tell it's a headphone amp. So headphones come out of this little guy, get placed on your lovely noggin, and you get tones that way. But for the sake of doing this video, I haven't been showing you guys, I've got this intricate little system of a 3.5mm jack going into a Yamaha stage monitor on the floor, and then to a Zoom thing, and then into your lovely ears. So that's how I'm rocking it right now. You can do it that way if you want, for whatever reason. However, the sounds in this do come from the TONEX family, which I'll talk about in a second. But that's how I'm rocking it today, and yeah. It just sizzles under your fingertips. It feels proper, which is what TONEX are known for. If you're not familiar with TONEX, for whatever reason, they're a little, well, despite IK Multimedia, the fantastic folk behind Amplitude and all those kind of lovely programs. But the TONEX portion is fabulous. I've got my TONEX pedals right here because I've been a lover, user, and abuser of TONEX for a while. What's different about the TONEX Plug compared to other little headphone amplifiers you've seen in the past, which do sound great, great little headphone amps, but the technology used in them are never used to play stadiums and stuff that ilk. With TONEX, people use the TONEX One or the regular TONEX pedal in racks and play everywhere from your local pubs and clubs at the weekend to full-on stadiums, that exact tone. And now with the TONEX Plug, you've got that exact tone, but in a little bug so you can practice with headphones on. And that's the main thing I want to get across at the start of this video, the importance of that. It's not taken from any specific headphone amplifier algorithms out there or little practice amps turned into little portable headphone amps. The technology in the TONEX Plug is the same as the TONEX that you'll see, like I say, from small stages to big stages around the world. And IK Multimedia and the TONEX branch of that, let's say, are so bloody clever with capturing the proper amp response and the proper amp feel. Like that one I started in the intro with. It's not only got the tone, it's got the thump, the responsiveness, the depth and resonance you get from playing a real bloody amplifier. That wonderful sizzling wall of distortion, but it's so dynamic you can pick out all the single notes in those big chords. IK and the TONEX crew use some crazy kind of, not AI in the way in which we know it now, where it's like AI creating fake songs and stuff. They use the intelligence to capture the essence of the amplifier as well as just the tones, and that's apparent in this as well. And as, like I said, the rest of the TONEX products, which aren't as expensive as people think. They're fantastically priced, and they're all linked just in the description box just down there. So if you're a user of either a full-fat TONEX or the semi-skimmed TONEX One, the smaller one, the tones in the plug will be they'll be more than familiar. They'll be the tones you all know. There's nothing, they haven't skimped on any of the tones, they've just shrunk everything down to this little bug. So with the bug, perfect for practicing obviously, silent practicing with headphones. You can record via USB out into an interface into your computer or anything. And I was going to do it that way today, but I haven't got a USB-C cable long enough. And you can record directly into your DAW or recording software or whatever without an interface, just out of this, straight into that guy. It's the clarity and the precision of not only the clean tones, but of course the dirty stuff as well, which you get with TONEX, which is hard to find in, well, modelers, let alone tiny little headphone amplifiers. But it's more than just the tone I want to talk about from TONEX getting pushed down to the plug. It's the overall TONEX experience, let's say. So beside all the amps and stuff, all that kind of jazz, any presets that you make, any patches, anything, whatever, on these guys, you can put the patches in the plug. Any combination of the 20,000, 30,000, whatever it is that kind of crazy amount though, that amount of amps, cabs, pedals, distortions, delays, reverbs, noise gates, and the rest, any of those combinations from the TONEX plug-in to the big pedals to the plug, it's all compatible with each other. So I guess that's everything about the integrity and the awesomeness and the quality of the overall tone and how it kind of all ties together the rest of the TONEX stuff. Let's talk about the bug itself. So it's rechargeable. It's got a little lithium ion battery in, and fully charged will give you 5 hours, and you can tell by the lovely little bendiness of the jack, it fits in any guitar. So it'll nuzzle up nicely to a Strat, it'll stick out the bottom of a Les Paul or whatever, but I thought I'd use an SG because you get to see it when I'm actually playing it. There we go, easy as that. And once it's plugged in, it's incredibly easy to use. On the bottom here, you've got some volume controls. 2 little actual buttons as well. I hate sliders and buttons like that, like rocker switches. These are actual buttons so you know which one you're pressing. So volume's on the bottom, and up top is the preset controls. So either up or down the presets. As you see, the colors change there. You've got 10 banks of 3 presets. So 30 presets you can pre-save into the TONEX plug. And if you hold both preset buttons down, turns into a tuner. Power switch on the back as well. So easy to use. But famously, with however small the TONEX one is, or the regular TONEX pedal with all the parameters you can change, there's none of that on the unit with this. But there is a free app you can get. So hopefully, as you can see on screen right now, thanks to some wonderful editing by me in the future, this is the interface on the TONEX Control app. And it's super smooth. It's so intuitive and lovely. It's a pleasure to use. And I can see all the amps there and everything changes in real time. So if I'm changing there, it's going through all the presets. And you can do this in the computer as well, or like I say, if you've already got TONEX patches from the bigger pedals, you can just drag and drop them into the preset library of the TONEX plug. If you want to change anything on the presets that it comes with, it's so easy. Simply tap whatever you want to change, and you can see all the amps, all the effects, all the lovely stuff the TONEX are known for, and just change it all that way. But going back, you can see all the controls you can change, like the in real time. You can delve a bit deeper by clicking the advanced controls as well. Change the mid frequency, the mid EQ, pre or post EQ, presence mix, and you can read it, all the rest as well. Same with the amplifiers. You can pop virtual cabinets in, or the tone models, like any of the 20,000 tone models that come with this. Impulse responses, anything. Don't sync, I haven't got any impulse responses saved. Or simply change the cab from all the cabs. Look at all those cabs. All free when you buy this for like not a lot of money. It's insane. So you can as well add effects and modulation through the preset. If you've downloaded a preset, might already have some on, like a Van Halen one might have phaser on or whatever. But of course you can add your own. You can add compression, you can add delay. There's different kinds of delays, of course. There's digital and tape with different, you can set the BPM just by tapping it. There's noise gates, there's modulation, so if I turn on a flange right here, look at the phaser. All that kind of good stuff. As you can see as well, there's tons of different reverb effects. Strings and plates and rooms. How big can I make a room? It sounds like I'm sound checking in a stadium. And the rest of it. It sounds fantastic, you know. This kind of 80s Van Halen tone is right up my street, and this is the bloody nailing it. Better than most amps can these days, which cost a lot more. Let's try some different amplifiers out with this setting. So I'll do this before we'll go through the presets. So if I change this to, what's a good one? Gain again. As with everything Mesa, it needs a tube screamer in front of it or something. But that's that one. High octane gasoline. Sounds right up my street. So if I do that and then go. Take some of that gain back, I might turn that noise gate off as well because it was a bit intense there. Easy as that. I'm going to go back to just by switching presets because it doesn't save automatically, which is a good thing in this case. Try some different cabinets out from you get the gist. You can mess with it till your heart's content. I mean, even run into a bass amp, a bass cab, because there is bass. This works with bass as well. Is that going to blow up my thing? That's got so much low end. That's what's fun about these little things. You can't break anything by messing with parameters and putting things where in real life they probably shouldn't be, running an EVH into an 8x10 bass amp. But that evokes creativity. It sparks inspiration. It makes you play things you wouldn't normally play and do things you wouldn't normally do. That's a gnarly kind of. A tone I wouldn't usually create, but when you stumble upon something, it's quite interesting the way it makes us guitar players' minds work. But But let's just go through some presets now. I'm not sure what the presets sound like out the box. You know what to expect when you buy your new TONEX plug. Let's go back to the beginning. And of course the first preset is a bloody Dumble. One of the most expensive amps on the entire planet, and one of the most least expensive things on the entire planet. More lovely clean stuff. Something like that. Listen to the way it fades out. They really capture the amplifier, like the resonance, and I mean, the YouTube compresses everything, so you probably can't hear it, but that's my favourite preset. Bass amps. Those are the bass amps at the end there. And I just want to change that. That sounds stupid, me just playing that for you on YouTube now, but that whole reaction with your fingers hitting the strings and the pickups going into this thing and then that thing isn't an easy thing to do with something like this. It feels like a real amp, it reacts like a real amp. The tone's somewhat of an easy thing to get these days. There's so many amp models out there and effects units and stuff and emulations of famous amplifiers. Everyone's kind of got their own way of doing it. It's the feel, it's the percussiveness, it's the bounce back from your stomach, which this thing really nails. I think it's fantastic. Let me know what you think down below in the description box, comment box. There's links to it in the description box just down there as well. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. I've been Dagan. I'll see you next time.